Good day. Alright, I welcome you to Emilek online tutorial. Here before us today is an equation, and it's been said solve the pair of equations for x and y respectively. Now looking at this equation, we have 2 raised to power x, 2x raised to power minus 1 and 3y raised to power minus 1 equals 4. That's equation 1. And 4x raised to power minus 1 plus y raised to power minus 1 equals y. Now looking at this expression now, by reason of this power or exponent, it seems confusing, but whereas it's actually one of the simplest equations that you can actually handle. Now looking at this now, let's start solving with equation 2. Now from equation 2 we can see that, okay, let me start from here. We can see that we have 4x raised to power minus 1 plus y raised to power minus 1 equals to 1. Take note that x raised to power minus 1 is the same thing as 1 over x, and y raised to power minus 1 equals to 1 over what? Y. Or if we should implement this into this, it will give us a very long process. So, and as such, let's solve it with this exponent. Now as such, here make y raised to power 1 the subject of formula. So here we have that y raised to power minus 1 equals to 1 minus 4x raised to power minus 1. Now let's make this equation 3. Now put this into equation 1. Now which means wherever you see y raised to power minus 1 in equation 1, you replace it with 1 minus 4x raised to power minus 1. So let's get started. Here you have, from equation 1, we have our 2 raised to power x minus 1, then minus 3. Now putting this into this, so putting 1 minus 4x raised to power minus 1 into this, because here, you know, from this equation here now, our 3, we have 2x raised to power minus 1 minus 3y raised to power minus 1. So our y here now, we've made it to be 1 minus 4x raised to power minus 1. So we have to replace this y now with this. So here we have 1 minus 4x raised to power minus 1, then equals to 4. So you can see that we now have a common term in this equation, but here we have 2 different terms. So our essence of doing this is to ensure that we have a common term and simplify easily. So open this bracket, we have 2x raised to power minus 1, then minus, opening this bracket, now here we have minus 3 times minus 3 times 1, we have 3, then minus 3 times minus 4x raised to power minus 1, we now have plus 12x minus 1. I hope you understood what I just did now. Minus times minus plus 3 times 4x raised to power minus 1. We have this. So we can now collect like terms. So here we have 2x minus 1, then plus 12x minus 1. Then taking this over to this end here, then this becomes equals to 4, then plus 3. So here we now, adding this together, we have 14x to power minus 1, then equals to 7. So here we have now divide both sides by 14, because since we are looking for x to the power minus 1. So here we have 14. So here we can now get 14 cancel 14. Here we have that x minus 1 equals to 7 here 1, 7 in 14. Here you have 2. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is not 2. 7 here 1, 7 here 2. So here we have 1 over 2. Sorry for that. So okay, I guess you're not seeing it from the screen there. This is 1 over 2. Okay, now it's now clear. Now we know in indices you can change this fraction to indices. So here we have that x minus 1 then equals to 2 raised to power minus 1, and you can see we have similar powers here. So at the end of the day, you can now say that x equals to what? 2. All right, now that we've gotten our answer to be for x equals to 2, now let's solve for y. Okay, now in solving for y here, take note we are told to look for x and y. All right, but in that vein, we can also put 1 over 2 for x raised to power minus 1 in either of these equation. But remember that from our calculation here that x equals to what? 2. Okay, so let's do that. You can choose either of the equation. Which one should I use? Which one should I use? Okay, let me use this. Okay, no, let me use equation 1. So here we have that 2. Then this now equals to 1 over 2, which is 1 over 2. Now minus 3 y raised to minus 1 equals to 4. Now here we can cancel out. Here, yes, you can cancel that. This one is the same thing as saying 2 times 1 over 2, which is 2 over 2. This cancel. So here we have 1 minus 3 y raised to minus 1 equals to 4. Now collect like term. So this is the same thing as saying, okay, subtract 1 from both sides. So here we can now say this is 1 minus 1 minus 3y minus raised to minus 1 equals to 4 minus 1. So when we cancel out, so this cancel out this, we have minus 3 or y raised to minus 1 equals to then 3. So here, let me come up here for so that you'll be able to see it from the screen. So here we have that dividing both sides by minus 3. I hope you can see that from the screen. Okay, so this cancel this, so this cancel this, so we are left with that y raised to minus 1 equals to minus 1. So as such, we can also say here that y equals to minus 1. Now here is it. Now this one is the same thing as saying okay, let me bring it up. So here y minus 1 equals to minus 1. So here we can now say this is 1 over y equals to minus 1. We use same thing as saying minus over when you cross multiply. And I say this times this. So here we have that 1 times 1 equals to minus 1 times y, which will now give us that 1 equals to minus y. So it's same thing as saying that y. So it's same thing as saying, oh sorry, it's not even showing on the screen. Okay, so we have it that 1 equals to minus y. So as such, y equals to minus 1. So our x equals to 2 and y equals to minus 1. Thank you.